Capricorn, we are starting these readings with you first. There is something about part of your reading wanting to come out from this deck. So let's have a look. Oh, we've got the Six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. We do have the Emperor reversed here, and we do have the Five of Wands. We do have the Queen as well, the Queen of Pentacles that is here. Queen of Pentacles reversed, and the Five of Wands is here. I just see a situation that involves, like, if it's not a balancing Capricorn, it involves somebody else, and for some of you it involves both balancing and somebody else here. There's a lot happening here because we have the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. We have the Emperor reversed, the Queen of Pentacles. I just see one of you presented as the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. They're both reversed. You were either the Emperor Capricorn or the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, your person was the Queen of Pentacles or the Emperor. There's a bit like it's mixed here. We do have groups here. I really do see that you really wanted, there is something that just showed up in your life pertaining to somebody else, is what I am getting. That just made you showed up. King of Pentacles. I am getting Capricorn, you were the Emperor here. You were the Emperor and your person was the Queen of Pentacles. There is something about both of you being reversed when this happened, which would be a kind of meeting somebody, seeing somebody, and literally your whole worlds being reversed here is what I am getting. And you were already at the top of your game and the top of your life here, Capricorn, is what I am getting with this Emperor. Your person was the Queen of Pentacles and they just brought that side which is innate in you. The Emperor is the Four Kings, right? So you were already embodying the Four Kings, man or woman. For some women, I believe it could be reversed. You see how it works for you. And whoever this Queen of Pentacles is, it is definitely somebody who works hard. Eight of Pentacles, it is this hard work card where you see somebody sitting and just working on those pentacles, on those discs, perfecting them. Five of Swords and Five of Wands. There was a bit of a process that went on. We do have the Five of Swords. Lets me know there was a bit of bullying, there was a bit of aggression, there was a bit of something very low vibrational with this Five of Swords in terms of whatever interpersonal thing happened there with a group that has nothing to do with this person here. Capricorn, we're just going to put this back and we'll start by shuffling. Okay, the deck just opened into two. That's why I think this deck wanted out. Okay. Is it? Yep. Five of Cups. And the deck opened. Oh, wow. The Emperor. Oh, wow. And the King of Pentacles. Here we go. Now the Emperor is reversed. It's upright. I've put it upright when I put the cards back in. There is something about somebody here, Capricorn. For some of you, you could make somebody feel this way, but I am getting for this group of Capricorns here, there is something about somebody's process, somebody's sadness, somebody emotional. Okay, that's the Five of Cups here. Somebody's emotional process, somebody's sadness, that kind of, I'm getting a protector that kind of brought that protector in you out. I am literally getting a husband for some here, like just brought that very that desire of being a husband for some, the desire of being a protector for others, to somebody here who you saw as vulnerable, fragile. Yes, Knight of Cups. Not only something emotional played out with this, there is something spiritual as well that played out with this Knight of Cups. We've got a lot of emotions here, and we've got a lot of there is a spiritual component as well here, and there is something about this process and the emotions and the spirituality that it carries that just brought that best thing in you out to be there for this person and to kind of respond present as well in an aspect of your life. It could be love, it could be you've never loved this way, or you've never felt this way, or you've never wanted something this way here. So let's have a look. We have the Wheel of Fortune and we have Judgment. I do see there is a risk that you have taken here. There is a certain door that you have opened. There is something that you have allowed here with this Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. I do see there is somebody you just met, or there is somebody you were not expecting in your life, or you were not expecting them to kind of make you feel the way they made you feel, and that was reciprocal. Yes, it was something that was felt by the other person too. We do have the Hangman, the deck opened into two, and we do have the Page of Pentacles here. Let's get one more. There are two in here, Two of Swords, Temperance, Four of Swords, Two of Wands, I do see being stuck, I do see process, and I also do see willingness to get somewhere here. This Two of Wands and this Page of Pentacles definitely talks about somebody who would like to do something with this, even though if they are a bit confused by what happened, even though if they are going through it. And I do see part of your process, Capricorn, had to do with it's literally embodying a certain something that is very uncommon. I am getting it is one of those spiritual connections here for many of you, and it's embodying that there is a risk that you've taken with that, and it's about you showing up anyway. King of Swords, Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords, and bottom of deck, Two of Cups. This King of Swords alongside the Three of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords is literally just saying I'm getting somebody who is very I'm hearing one-pointed. There was just one aspect that this person was giving their all to, and that's you here, Capricorn. There is something about love in this situation, and we do have the Six of Cups as well. That is beneath the Two of Cups. Definitely something quite, if not a spiritual connection here, it is something that is deeper than what you've known before in terms of love and connections. And why is this reading out for Capricorn? Page of Swords, the Sun, Eight of Cups, and bottom of deck, the Tower. Okay, interesting. So what I am getting, Capricorn, the thing I am getting, that this is something that most of you have kind of already tackled, and it's something that doesn't affect you anymore in terms of how lost, confused such processes can make you feel. What I am getting is you've learned something here. There is something where you've learned. This Eight of Cups, definitely card of quest, could be spiritual confusion as well. Clouds, not having a direct route, a direct map. There is something about that you've learned, is what I am getting with this Page of Swords. You've learned how to navigate, really. The spiritual things that can affect your life. You went through something very, very spiritual, whatever it was. Very, very spiritual with somebody in your life. We did have the Five of Swords before, so there could have been some bullying as well happening. I do see that you knew how to turn your life around, and for whoever I'm reading here, I don't think there is something at this time that ever topped what you've been through, the level of confusion that you have been through in life. This is the biggest confusion you've ever felt, and it was of a spiritual nature. There is something about you being able to tackle this now, to bring the sun back in your life, to bring happiness, vitality, in other words, light back in your life. There is something that was very, very dark that you went through with the Tower and the Sun, and there is something about you being a master of whatever towers. You're going to bring the sun back, and it has to do with those things that are not very structural in life, that are not very in place in your life. They're very, very spiritual, and I do see you being somebody who can master these now. For whoever needed that, it's like a spiritual reading is what I am getting. It has to do with something very spiritual here, and it is connected with meeting somebody who's presenting as the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. In terms of the love, in terms of the emotions. And definitely you will recognize yourself here. Because, yep, this is how life was when all that started. I see the Emperor here and the King of Pentacles. That is, somebody's life should have taken off, and there is something about one-pointedness. There is a certain direction, very, very specific about where your life was going, and you didn't see all this coming. And all this has to do with this Queen of Pentacles reverse that we saw, but that person is a hard worker too, and they had to deal with their emotions as well. There is something about them having to deal with their emotions, having to look at their emotions. Knight of Pentacles. I do get this is what you've been for this person. This is how people relate to you, or this is what they see when they look at you. But there is something about the Knight of Pentacles. You've been a Knight of Pentacles for somebody. A spiritual force, an emotional force, somebody who's been present for the other one. And this is what they needed, this other person. It definitely was bigger than the two of you with the Wheel of Fortune. And yep. Let's get one more card here, Capricorn. Nine of Cups, this one here. Knight of Swords, this one wants out here. Five of Pentacles, and the King of Cups is the bottom of deck. Six of Swords. We did have the Page of Swords. Indicating that now you're very aware. I'm hearing of spiritual forces, of things that are not, you can't put words on them at times, or that's how it felt before, but now you can. Now you can. And there is a graduation for you here, Capricorn, from the Knight, through helping this person, through being in this process with this person, from the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. And I do believe, like a lot of former Capricorn readings, there is something about a certain hobby that involved this King of Cups in a Capricorn reading I did in the past. There is something featuring this King of Cups, this facet of you that has been prominent for the group of Capricorns my readings have been picking up on there. This is the upgrade. Knight of Cups and King of Cups. There is something, this Knight of Cups is really talking about being able to, because I'm getting something about the emotions are more grounded now, or better now, and there is something about this not being attacked, or people attacking you, forces, if not people, attacking you here. Definitely you would, if you do see that part of your path is taking a spiritual turn, and this person who is presenting to his or her spiritual process is presenting like this, and all of a sudden there is a certain spiritual attack or whatever that is, and this on this person presenting as the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, saying that this is a person who's got everything in front of them going for them. This will be somebody who is either successful or will be successful. So you do imagine that this will attract a certain darkness. And there is something about that being prominent in this reading, about a hobby, in this reading about somebody having a talent here with emotions, with magic, with children here. All that is coming back to me. How you go from this to this. I'm hearing I was about to say a class. Could be a class act here. There is something about something being very classy here. There is something about having it all here. To complete lack, to complete... It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. There's no word for it. It's like the card of lack, but how do you go from this to this? Like, it doesn't make sense. There is a certain force here that does not belong. It was there for those I am reading for. It was there. It's not here anymore. You're good where you are. And part of that brought love in your life, brought your capacity to love. And Nine of Cups, I do see this this King of Cups now working with something that is not just earth and fire, not just earth and, you know, acing everything here, but there is something about imagining here, Capricorn. Imagining, getting something out of you. It's the Cups suit. It's not fire. Fire as well could be passionate and all, but when we talk about the Emperor, it's like very concrete things. He goes after things, right? And King of Pentacles, definitely very earthy, very of this world, very tangible stuff here. Okay, so now we do have that. We do have a dreamer here, Capricorn. Somebody born with a dream, somebody born with a project, somebody, there is something about this hobby reading. I'll see when I upload if I am guided to go find back these readings and put it there. I am also getting somebody, there is something about a Capricorn having a strong Pisces placement, Pisces energy, dreamer, somebody with visions, somebody that literally was born with something that they first needed to discover, put a name on, and yeah, there is something that you need to take out of you here, Capricorn. And these are the skills, because many of you, what happened for the group of Capricorns I've been reading? What happened? How do we go from this to this? This is where my life was supposed to be heading. This is like having it all, or at least, okay, if you do face some challenges in life, but you don't go from this to this. There is a gift, there is a talent at this stage. This group of Capricorn, you know pretty well what that is. If it brought you to like the spiritual field to kind of decipher what that is. So this is how you know, like, there is something there. I just get the Six of Swords was at the bottom. A bridge has been crossed. What bridge was that, Capricorn? There is something that was one. I'm hearing one-minded, one-pointedness. There was something where this one had a particular objective, and that was it. Now this is added to that. There is a dream. There is something inside of the Capricorn here. As long as the Capricorn will be carrying on with this, whatever this is, very concrete things in life, could be job, life, whatever, they will use these skills here to take this out of them and make something out of it. There is something about a hobby, a skill, a gift. You were born with it. You were born to take it out, and you were born to kind of decipher what it is and bring it out. So not something that is going to happen overnight, but from what I am getting here, all the processes are kind of done. Now you're sitting, you kind of know there is something subtle here, tangible, subtle, tangible, subtle, and it is like bringing a goal, it's like creating something here. Not supposed to get it right as well, because it's for you to look and find what it is. But you're pretty good. You're not overwhelmed by the process, not overwhelmed by the love you feel for the other person, not entangled with them as much. There's a lot going on here. Oh, there was a lot going on here. One more card for Capricorn. We've almost gotten the whole deck out. Seven of Cups. Yes. This was prominent in the hobby reading, and there is something about somebody literally being a magician here, realizing that they have a gift to play with kids, to be in the entertainment industry and use something here and make a certain business out of it, or I don't know. That was there. I think I'll have to go and look for these readings and link them in the description box. There is something, Capricorn, in the confusion. You found the precision. Ooh, this is rhyming. Love it. In the confusion, you found the precision, and you would be surprised, okay? Like, wow, this is great. Nine of Cups, King of Cups, and the Magician. This is what you've overcome. You know the Seven Cups, illusion, delusion. This is you. You see it now. It's not as confusing. It's not confusing at all. You have control on your emotions, control on your gift, control on your spirituality, and definitely there is something you need to do here. And you're going to develop a certain relationship with that gift. And once you know what that is, the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, you're going to make something out of this, is what I am getting. Good luck, Capricorn, for whoever that is. I am going to use the other deck to get the Capricorn reading. Capricorn, I thank you.